First time I'll show you with the normal grip, off spin.
All right.
I'll just do one and see whether it's good enough for you. Hey!
All the stumps have gone. Whereabouts, this little trot run-up that you do, you don't run in quickly. No. Warren used to walk up and then there'll be a burst of energy. You go a bit further back and you almost trot in. Where did that come from and why?
Because Warren is a leg spinner.
Yeah.
You have
really?
to use a lot of body because leg spinners, they have to use the body a lot.
Yeah.
For him to run and get the balance is hard. So the key is in the bowling, balance here.
Yeah.
So for me, if I run fast, when I come here, I can't balance. So the more you balanced here, and not a longer one, shorter stride, you can control the ball flow.
Come on then, right, start again. Now show us your doosra.
Now I'll show you with the seam.
Right.
Off spin.
Oh, off spin with the good seam.
Seam.
So that's the one that you want to drift, is that
Yes.
right? And does it get overspin as well?
No, it's spun.
Right,
So
okay.
it'll spin a lot because sometimes in a grass wicket,
Yeah.
right? If you bowl with the cross seam, your spin is less. With the seam, it's the seam, it deviates a lot.
There's some great pictures of you with your eyes.
Yeah.
When you're almost looking, when you let that ball go, you're almost looking at that ball going out of your hand. It's remarkable what you used to do.
Yeah, because you have to watch the batsman and the where I want to pitch from you running, and from there, the concentration. You have to keep on looking at where you want to pitch. If your eye goes here and there, your length is not going to be the accuracy. Accuracy, you have a problem.
So you could watch the batsman for longer, do you think? So you could see when they're going to use
because you
the feet.
deliver, say, normally, whoever has to say, you have to deliver at 1 o'clock. So late as possible,
Yeah.
right? Some people do like, if you, in Sri Lanka, the bowler calls Suraj Randeep. He leaves at about 11 o'clock. So he is not accurate
Yeah.
on and off. On his song, he will be good look, but longer run, he won't be accurate.
What else you got? Come on.
Now,
Better. Should we stay again?
where's the other ball?
Where's the other balls? You got the other
Where's the other ball? There, behind you.
It's a Kookaburra ball, I like it.
Only bowler in the world to like a kookaburra ball.
So now I'll do that doosra with a normal grip.
Normal grip. So this is what we're looking for here as we see the ball go down.
Yeah.
Just looking for the seam.
Seam
be
will
scrambled?
scramble seam.
Okay, got it. Same run up from the same spot.
Yeah,
Everything
nothing.
the same?
Everything is same. Only thing is the shoulder will come.
Oi, bouncy pitch.
So that actually, again, looked like it had overspin, so you're
Yes.
getting the bounce with it. Is that right?
Because this is AstroTurf, so it bounces a little bit more, but you get the spin.
Yeah.
But the length was not good because I bowled a little bit leg side.
And what else you got?
With the seam, I'll send you the doosra.
Go on then.
Oi!
So that one, you could see, they're almost like a seamer when they get the seam absolutely right.
Yeah.
And that just comes from your grip and everything else.
Yes, from the grip. So those, basically I bowl those only, and then you vary the pace in the crease. Sometimes go closer, try to get, sometimes wider. So you vary here as well. Then bowling wise, I only use doosra and an off spin, that's all, with a different seam.
What about different speeds as well? So they talk about bowling it faster. Mo and Ali bowled it faster for a bit. Ashwin the same. Do you change your speed at all?
You see, my speed is, if I'm bowling really well, it has to be, I think I don't like much one-day cricket or 2020. When test cricket, I bowl at 80 kilometers to 90 kilo in between.
So that's for England, that's what's that? It's around 50 miles per hour to about 55.
That's is when I'm bowling that, you'll get the good loop and also good spin, good bounce, everything. If you bowl quicker, your spin will come down.
Right.
And if you're too slow, batsman has more time to go back or front and easy. So when I'm in a good rhythm, I always make sure that my pace is between that. If I bowl too fast also, it's not good, because sometimes in one day you might do it, but in test cricket you don't do, because you keep on bowling that kind of a pace.
Did you pick him?
No, he was an absolute nightmare. I mean, two of the greatest spinners I've ever faced, Shane Warne and Muzza. Shane, you could pick, didn't make him any easier to face. But Murali, especially out here, you'd be going out to bat, you're already dripping with sweat. You've got Sangas there chirping you, telling you how bad you are. You've got one of the great catchers in Mahela at first slip, caught millions off him. You've got Russell Arnold with his long shirts on like that, waiting to catch you. You've got Dilshan here, you're dripping with sweat. He's coming in, arms and legs. We used to call him the smiling assassin. He's like this up until about 10:30 in the morning, smiley, happy. How you going, Mr. Hussain? Nicest man on the planet, gets a bit of leather in his hand. The nastiest man on the planet, just wants to get you out. And it's coming, it's all arms and legs, and you're under a bit of pressure. And you know, that stuff that he's saying there with the seam, we did all that. We did the footage, we could see the seam and whether it was scrambled or not. We'd have team meetings about it. Next game, he'd come up and he'd changed it. And that seam and the scrambled seam does something completely different. I remember a one-day game in Melbourne, one of those tri-series games. I'm batting against him. You know, my usual 20 off 70 balls or whatever, and I come down the pitch to hit him over the top, and it lands and spins the other way. Now, he used to bowl a doosra that went straight on. So I walk in the dressing room, I'm looking at this screen, I'm sure Murali's an off spinner. How's it spun the other way? And our coach Bumble goes, I think he's got one that spins the other way now. I was like, thanks, coach, that would have been helpful before I charged him. So he was always changing his game. The one asset we had in our era was pre-DRS. So the one asset we had, we just didn't have that much to hit him with. We had that much to hit him with. And apart from the very odd umpire, most umpires didn't give you out if you're on the front foot.
Only one umpire would get Peter Willie.
You liked him, did you?
When he came to Kent, Murali, I remember you turned up, you were off the plane, and you came to the net straight away and you put two balls down, one for your doosra length and one for your off-spinner length. Yeah. And I reckon you hit them about 8 times out of 10 and you just came in. Your accuracy, so it's all well and good having all these tricks, but you had to be one of them, along with Warne, you were both the most accurate bowlers going. Can you still do that now, do you think?
Yeah, because I had practices like, you know, every day I keep a ball and practice about 45 minutes called ball at the stump.
Right.
And try to hit the ball. So if you are a strength, even a fast bowler or even a spinner, a leg spinner, anyone, accuracy is more important in cricket more than anything else. So I think that is the key. Then you have to spin the ball as a spinner. These two, then the variation, you can develop it on the way. If you have those two, you're going to be a very good bowler.
So I'm going to put some targets down. Oh, yes!
Line is long.
So that was the off spinner.
Yeah, line is long.
Oh, you're not happy with the line? He's not happy with the line.
Just over the top of the camera. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. He's going to bowl something, you know. How are you going to go about it? How did you go about it?
Badly, I have to say. I mean, he's so unique. We came over here, I think it was on an A tour, might have been even under 19s, and no one had ever heard of him. And locals were saying, we've got this freak of an off spinner. He just spins it more than anyone. And we were like, yeah, we hear that every time we're over here. And he literally ran up in a game. It was like on a field like this, and he literally missed the cut strip. And you were batting and you were thinking, oh, missed the cut strip, oh, great freak bowler leave, whoosh, missed leg stump. He would honestly have to bowl it out there. And that's why he was so difficult and different. A regulation off spin. Also, we're batting in the nets, Robert Croft, whoever, the ball's spinning in from a certain angle. He is spinning it in from a different angle. The game of cricket is about angles, so you start defending in a bad position in angles that you don't want to get to.
So you got Nasser in at that end, he's just come in. What's the first thing you're thinking when you see a batsman just coming there?
See, when a batsman come in, it's most vulnerable time for the batsman.
Right.
Because I have to bowl a very accurate 2-3 balls to him to make sure I don't give any loose ball. If he hits me a 2 or 3, he gets confidence.
Right.
So I want most of the balls has to be dot balls. That's my theory. And then I won't bowl a dusra. In the latter part of my career, I won't bowl a dusra until 1 or 2 overs. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to bowl 12 balls to him. I'm trying to get him out, right? Whether I can or I don't know. Right. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell every ball where I'm going to pitch,
Right.
and what delivery and what seam position I'm going to bowl. I'm going to tell you every ball.
Rob, what did he say to you when you asked that question?
That's a secret.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your help, Rob.
First ball, normal off spinner
Yeah.
with a normal grip.
Pitching where? Just outside?
Outside the
off
off stump.
Speak up.
Okay.
Go, get in there and catch it. Get in there and catch it.
So is it fair to say you'd have short legs, silly point?
Yes. When a batsman comes in, is under pressure, I will have at least a slip, short leg, and a silly mid off. But I will have short fine because Nasser is good at sweeping.
What about this ball?
This ball, same ball.
Just off spin.
Yeah, because to get into.
This
So
is the
could you
longest
see him
I've batted
coming there? He
against you.
started using his feet. Could you see
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, I see him.
At what point did you see him? Before you released the ball?
No,
or?
from here.
And then you could bring it back a bit?
Bring it back a little bit, but sometimes difficult. Sometimes I can bring it back if really coming quickly.
Right.
So he came a little later,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see as early as possible. If he early, I can shorten the.
All right, third
So-
ball, what are you going to do?
Now I'm going to bowl with the seam one to show him.
So the off spinner
Yeah.
with the seam that he'll see in a decent position.
Yes.
Oh.
Hold.
That looked like that was just a fraction slower as well, that ball.
Easy. I'm 46 years old. I'm not 32.
Come on then, this
Yeah.
one.
This one, I bowl a dusra with the seam.
Dusra with the seam.
Yeah. Seam will go straight.
Oh,
Did you pick it?
Only because it was slightly slower, to be honest. You know, he's aging a little bit now, Muzzer, and it's a little bit harder for him to bowl the dusra at pace. So when it came out slowly, I thought that could well be the dusra. But you could see from my bat, even there was a little bit of guesswork. You're never 100% certain.
I won't tell him what I'm going to bowl.
off spin. All right.
Okay. Not out.
No?
No, it's outside the line.
Yeah, but he's not playing a shot.
Of course I am, Key. That's a shot. That's one of my best shots.
You missed that by
That's my only shot. Because he spun it so much, if you get on the front foot and you think that ball's got to turn, by the time he's going to miss leg stump quite a bit.
To be completely honest now, at any point are you actually playing a shot at that with your bat?
No.
That
I'm
is just kicking it.
No, I'm kicking that most of the way down.
You think I'm old now, 46, but you think the pace is good enough, the last ball?
It was around about what you used to bowl. I'm only guessing, but it was around about, and that's why the pad came into play. If you're bowling it slowly, I can play French cricket. When you used to bowl it quickly, then we were in real trouble.
So when you see a batsman do that, when they just pad you outside the line of off stump, what's the next delivery you're going to bowl?
No, I'll keep on bowling 2-3 balls because I'll make sure that his body movements come to that position.
So you drag him across, drag him across.
And then bowl a dusra.
All right.
This ball I'll bowl a dusra faster.
All right, got it.
Normal grip. That's okay.
You okay? You sure? I have to play one big shot. God,
Is he all right? Is he all right?
Talk about it.
You okay?
What you do? That's 2 cameramen you've nearly killed on 2 shoots, one in South Africa and one here in Sri Lanka. You're okay, sir? He's all good. You didn't break the
Sorry,
camera.
you're in play there. Jai Wardner would be catching that. So.
You didn't pick that either in the greatest.
I can't just keep blocking him. I've got to put
That's
him
what you
into
did when you played him.
I keep looking at the Brian Adams swimming pool. I think he's got to go into the Brian Adams swimming pool.
Instead you kill
Never
Raoul
again am I going to have
behind
a
the
chance to put Muralitharan into the Brian Adams swimming pool. You okay?
So now what I'm going to do is, okay, I tried all the things from that, so he's padding me. So I want to go around the wicket, change the angle, and give me a chance for umpire to give LBW because straighten the ball from off spin. Okay?
He's now coming round, you can't kick it.
No, well, not as much, because that point I was making about angles from over the wicket to going down. Now the angle's coming from here, and it just has to straighten, which he will do.
Fast do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Safe to say, I had no idea what that was doing.
He has set you up brilliantly there. Murali, it's been brilliant to speak
Thank
to you,
you very
listen
much.
to you, and
Thanks.
watch you completely have him on toast again.
No. He's a great player.
End on that.
He has scored 100 against me, so it's about on your day, you beat people. On their day, they might beat us.